Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Churchill Downs here on Tuesday. It is the 3rd of May 2022. I'm going to look at the second race from Churchill, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Buckle in because it's going to be an excellent week of racing. Of course, you have Derby week from Churchill, some great races there. Also, starting tomorrow, you have some great races in the UK from Chester with their May Festival. You have the Derby Trials from Linkfield Saturday, and of course, I think you know we have the Kentucky Derby Saturday and the Oaks on Friday. I think you might know that, so just join me here on YouTube and buckle in because it's going to be a very exciting week. Let's look at the second race from Churchill, the first stakes race of Derby week. It is the Isaac Murphy Marathon. It's going for a purse of $160,000, race for 4-year-olds and upwards. We have 5 horses going the distance of ground here of 2,400 meters, if you want to go by that, or the distance of ground of a mile and 1/2 on the Churchill main track. 2,400 meters, a mile and a half in the Isaac Murphy Marathon. And I absolutely love these long distance races. I absolutely love them. There's not enough of them in the country for me, especially on dirt, I've noticed. But my top selection, go to the right page. I'm going to go with the number 2 horse here, Current. Let's go 215 in the TriCast trifecta. 215 TriCast trifecta. Top selection 2 horse, Current. This 6-year-old young by Curlin. Brittany Van Berg trains this one. Chris Emmett gets the mount. The horse is most raced in Anakin, the 17th of April at Hawthorne. A mile 70 yards and an optional 32 claimer. And the horse won by 1 3/4 lengths. This horse was much the best that day. No, I was surprised he wasn't sent off as a favorite. He was just under 2.5 to 1 that day, but he stalked all the way around the race course. He grinded his way down the stretch, and he got the job done. First start back from Southern California, I thought it was a very good race. Going to a mile and a half on dirt where he could grind it out all the way around, I think Lone Rock has a very good challenger here today that could beat him. 2 back in the San Luis Race Stakes at Santa Anita, a mile and a half on the 12th of March. He finished 3rd by 4 lengths. He just kind of stalked all around the race course. You know, he got beat by the best Southern California turf horses that day, but he still ran his art out there. Nothing bad about that run. And then a start allowance race, Santa Anita, a mile and a quarter on the 4th of February. He won by 1 3/4 lengths. He stalked all the way around the race course. When he got the turn of foot, he got the job done. A very good race for him there. And then prior to that, I'm claiming 40 at Santa Anita, 1 mile on the 7th of January. He finished 2nd by 2 1/4 lengths that day. He was very, very wide, but was closing up well there. Going to the longer trip back to dirt today, where he's had some decent dirt races, few and far between, but they're decent. I think he could really run a good race. You can't throw out the 1 horse Lone Rock. 7-year-old Gellin by Majestic Warrior. Robertino Diodoro trains 1. Ramon Vasquez gets the mount. Most recently in a Temperance Hill at Oakland, a mile and a half on the 3rd of April. He won by a neck, and he was really, early on, for the first 5/8 or so, he was very running weird. He actually interfered with his foe, his stablemate, going into the clubhouse turn for the first time. He was very, just not concentrating on the run. He got the job done, but he's had a lot better races. Before then, the Razorback, he finished 6th, going a mile 16th. He just got beat by better horses there. But before that, he won the Tinsel, won the Brewers Cup Marathon race they have on Brewers Cup weekend over the mile 5/8. And then a race he should have won was that Grand Prix de Jockey Club at Belmont, but what can you do? But other than that, his season last year in those long distance races was he was running great. He won this race last year by 3 3/4 lengths. He came back to win the Brooklyn by 11 1/4, nearly a dozen. Came back to win the Birdstone, lost at Belmont, but then came back to win at Del Mar. He likes the longer trips. He's going to get it again here today. He's training well. 3 to 5, you definitely have to use in the pick 4 that begins with this race. But to recount my selection for the second from Churchill, it's the Isaac Murphy Marathon. We're going to take the 2 horse Current as a top selection. We'll give kudos to the 1 horse Lone Rock. 215 TriCast trifecta, 2-1 in your multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.